$15,000. What does that money mean to you?
I don't have that money. I took out a loan.
It's a program that's supposed to teach you how to code in a short amount of time, but some students contacted Team 10 saying it is a waste of money.
And Team 10 investigator Melissa Messiha discovered that the state said Origin Code Academy is operating illegally.
Origin Code Academy says on its website you can start your new career as a web developer in 3 months, and the camp has proven results. We spoke to a couple students who disagreed.
They may ask the same question that I have.
These men had the same goal. They wanted to learn to code. They turned to Origin Code Academy in downtown San Diego, a coding boot camp.
I was assured so many times that there would be the best instructors and they would teach me everything I needed to know.
Did that happen?
No. When you go and ask for help, they would often turn you away and say, Google it.
For the close to $13,000 he paid,
I could have stayed at home and Googled it or hired a personal tutor.
How many times did you hear Google it?
Countless. So much so, it was just, I started to twitch a little every time I heard it.
Lane paid $12,500. He said he asked a lot of questions before signing up.
I'm going to get one-on-one instruction, and they said, yes, relax, we will teach you everything you need to know.
But like Sean, he said that didn't happen. When he asked for instructors' help,
one time he told me he didn't even know what he was looking at on my computer screen. A second time he's like, I don't know what that is, I don't know how to help you. A third time he told me to go ask another instructor.
Lane and Sean asked for refunds. They said they were denied.
$13,000. What does that money mean to you?
I don't have that money. I took out a loan.
We have to take people with no experience.
I went to owner Jeff Winkler for answers.
Because learning how to code is hard. And so it's called a boot camp for a reason.
I questioned him about teaching methods, or in Sean and Lane's opinions, lack of teaching.
So Googling is something that like senior engineers like across the world do like every 15 minutes basically. So that's for sure a skill that they need to have when they leave.
So that was on purpose?
Oh, for sure. It was super intentional.
And if the instructors don't know the answer, the students don't know the answer, how will anyone ever learn the answer?
Well, they don't know the answer immediately when they ask the question, but then they Google it to go and find the answer on their own, right? So like to say they don't know the answer isn't completely accurate.
I then questioned Jeff about this, a citation I found by the Bureau of Private Post-Secondary Education, or BPPE. It oversees coding boot camps. It said Origin Code Academy was unapproved, offering programs it wasn't supposed to. The notice ordered it to stop recruiting or enrolling students and seize all instructional services. The academy also fined $100,000.
That's a lot of money.
That'll basically take all code schools out of business, I feel like.
When we visited, there were classes in session. Jeff told me he hadn't seen the citation printed out before I showed him. According to him, it was mailed to their old address.
Are you supposed to shut down, or are you not supposed to shut down?
I mean, I feel like that is a great question for the BPP, honestly. So from our standpoint, we just continually work with them.
A BPPE spokesperson told me Jeff was made aware of the citation a day after it was issued and said the boot camp is operating illegally. He also said the school must provide refunds to students, submit a school closure plan to BPPE, and pay the fine or appeal the decision by June 15th. The day after our interview, Jeff contacted me saying he received the paperwork to file an appeal, which he plans to do. Regarding Sean and Lane.
So these students, you would be willing to come and talk to them again?
Oh, 1,000,000%.
Jeff pointed us to dozens of satisfied students, many now with jobs. Sean is not one of them, now warning people about these expensive programs.
Be very cautious, do your research, make sure there is instruction.
Jeff showed me Sean's contract, which said a full refund is offered if you withdraw in the first week, but Sean said that isn't nearly enough time to assess whether or not you'll get the difficult material. Jeff said he would be willing to talk about refunds with both students without lawyers involved. Now, if you want to search a similar program and check its status with the state, you can go to the BPPE's website. We have a link on 10news.com. For Team 10, I'm Melissa Messiha.